Taun and Maria with you from the KSL Greenhouse. Today we are at the Weber Basin Water Conservancy District and we wanted to take a look at mulch. Now in this particular area they show you a wide variety of mulches, and first of all, Taun, tell us why mulch makes a difference in our
Well,
yards.
mulch does two things. It helps prevent weeds, but it also helps save water because as you cover the ground, you get less evaporation. Now, one other thing about mulch is, as you can see here, is that there's lots of different options.
And does it make a difference? I mean, is the dyed mulch, is it dangerous for our
No,
plants?
they're using an approved mulch dye that isn't harmful to pets or you, and you can just put it down. The dyed mulches have a tendency to hold their color for at least 1 year and sometimes up to 3 years, as compared to a natural mulch. If you're just using like a bark mulch, they usually fade to a gray color within about 3 months of applications, and so you may need to rake them to renew them and get more brown color from mulch underneath. And so the dyed mulches have that advantage.
So what is the advantage of using a rock mulch compared to this other wood mulch?
Well, there's a few things. If you are growing truly desert plants like cactus and junipers and a few others along those lines, those plants don't want a lot of organic matter in the soil, but they still benefit from the cover. And so you can actually increase survival if you're doing truly water-wise plants that require almost no additional water with rock mulches, because they don't introduce organic matter into the soil. The rock mulches are more permanent. You still will do some weeding in them, but once you have it down, they don't fade. And so that's another advantage. They are more expensive, heavier, and a little bit more difficult to deal with initially.
Okay, talk about how much they need to put in their yard to make a difference. You can't just put an inch.
No, whether it's rock mulch or an organic mulch, like the dyed mulches or the natural bark mulches, 3 inches is the recommended depth. Sometimes you'll say 2 and up to 4, but around 3 inches is the sweet spot. And keep in mind on your organic mulches that they decompose. And so an organic mulch, you lose 1 inch per year. And so to refresh those and keep them thick enough, you need to put 1 inch down every spring, to where the rock mulches don't do that.
Okay, I want to walk over here for just a second because there is a difference in the consistency of the different mulches. So over here you have a much, this is a bit finer mulch, and you can find
Yes.
even finer mulches. What is the difference in consistency and where you decide to place these?
Well, the finer mulches are more susceptible to blowing in the wind, but sometimes people just prefer the look. It's just a little bit, I won't call it refined, but they just like the look of a finer mulch. If you have a lot of wind, then a chunkier bark like this that we're standing in or adjacent to us here are better ideas, because they don't have the tendency to blow away in the wind as much as something like soil prep or soil pep. And so, here we're just really close to the mountains, get a lot of morning winds and things. And so these chunkier barks are a better idea than using something really fine.
Okay, biggest advantages of using mulches of any kind.
Water savings and weed prevention, and the aesthetics. I think that those are the 3 things. The colored rocks also give you an advantage that if you like a certain color that matches, say, the hillsides or your home, you can go with that. And so the rock mulches are especially good for just the different textures and colors you can get.
And for more gardening tips, join us on the KSL Greenhouse Saturday mornings, 8 to 11.